welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Trevor Rogers. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ready to go now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Ball one there. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Willie Adames stands in. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Just missed.
1-0.
The lefty, the 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Duran aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing.
Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out.
So much for the first hit right there. Good move, and he had him leaning all the way.
One out, base is empty. And delivers outside. Line drive to short and caught. Let's take a look at our lineup. It features a great veteran presence, J.D. Martinez.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. A lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out that he comes to the plate.
Outside low, and that's ball one.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Back here in Miami, and today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
And now for the Marlins, Nick Gordon. And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Into center. Should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And time now for the Marlins lineup. This team, Chris, not one that gets a lot of production from hitting homers, so they've got to find offense in other ways.
Yeah, Boog, hit sequencing is so important for this team. You know, getting that walk at the right time, coming up with that next knock or extra base hit so that you can actually play to run. If not, then you see the record go in the direct opposite direction of where it could go. So, you know, a team like this, the good thing, they're going to battle, they're going to put the ball in play and hope that they can find those holes.
The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Ariz stands in. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. And a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets to it on to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. Late on that fastball. Martinez batting in the cleanup spot, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. 0-2 now.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Well, it was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
And the batter now, Connor Wong. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tyler O'Neill. There's a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Red Sox go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. And here is Brent Rooker. The right-hander back to work. Slider misses outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
That's exactly what this crowd wanted to see in this spot. He blasted that pitch. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch misses. And it's fouled away. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Good eye right there. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Josh Bell stands in now and watches strike 1. And now it's even up. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second and final game of the series. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2. Two outs. Ground ball left side. Slings to first. That's the 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Miami, Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Rogers back to work. That one not close. And that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-0.
The wind to kick the pitch. Toro throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, and he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and put it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. And he drops it down the 3rd baseline. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Well, I'm pretty sure he took a look around the infield to see where they were playing before laying that one down. And everyone is playing back. You assume that's going to be a pretty easy knock, but he just couldn't put it down in the right spot to allow him to beat that out. Maybe the right idea, but he just couldn't pull it off.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Down in order. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Quincy Harden. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That's in there. That's strike 1. That one is upstairs. Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. Ripped to short, jumps, throws, safe at first as they can't make the play.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
Now at the plate, Abraham Toro. In the air to left, down the line. Chisholm makes the grab, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Nick Gordon will hit next. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner takes off. Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
One away, runners at first and third. Victor Mesa Jr., the next to hit. That's in there. Strike one. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third. Over to first, and he's saved. 2 on, 1 out. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1 and 2. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Yeah, that's too high.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
The other way, Story. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, I can understand how they want to be aggressive against this. Try to get those runs early, because if you don't, you may not get them later on, but you just have to do a better job of picking your spots. Outstanding job by the defense. They know who's on the bump for them. If they can get the outs defensively, they're going to move through this game pretty well.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here in Lone Depot Park, John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jarren Duran. As the lefty gets to work. Out towards right center. That's well struck. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He's in there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
and fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
On the ground to third. Finds his way through, base hit. In comes the run from third. It's 1-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
No outs. Runner at first. Rafael Devers up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he takes one right on the black. And that is strike 1.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. J.D. Martinez stands in. He's been a great free agent sign.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
And that one is in for a strike. Up and in. Now 1-2. Adames on second. Devers on at first with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runner edges away at second. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him! And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He's 0 for 1. Runners on the move. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Now the 0-1. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Move to second. Adames back in on a dive. And here it comes. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A gigantic blast. His second homer this series, and they tack on 3. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Out there to center. Mesa makes the catch. And that is that. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run homer. It's now a 4-1 ball. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Brent Rooker. The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Marlins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. So 2 down now, and here is Jesus Sanchez. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Hard hit left side. Adames the throw to first. Marlins set down in order, and the Marlins down quietly, and they trail it 4-1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The lefty fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Sanchez ranging after it. And there's 1 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Left field. Sanchez makes the catch. That's out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Sixto Sanchez getting ready to go. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. 2 outs, base is empty. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Josh Bell. The pitch. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches, 260 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2011. This one in the air center field. Durant calls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's the catcher, Quincy Hart. Reached on an infield single his first time. That one missed.
1-0.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side, hard hit. Gets it to first. And there's 2 away. Abraham Toro, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to left his first time. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sixto Sanchez.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Adames leading things off and takes a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And Adames swings through that one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2-2.
Not even close there. It's 2-2. Righty to the plate. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Three-two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
There's a swing and a drive. Get out of town. Into the second deck it goes. His 21st of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now. He can't miss.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in, and we're at the top half of the 6th. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 down, bases empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game.
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. Devers goes deep for the Red Sox. It's now 5-1. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Nick Gordon. So coming into the game now on defense, Cedane Rafaela. He'll play second. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Swing and a ball popped up. In position. Hauls it in for the out.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Mesa batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering upstairs. The Marlins down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Righty delivers. Got it by him for the K. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Arise in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
No strike.
Next offering upstairs.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one ripped right center field. That's not coming back. He'll touch them all. It's 5-2.
That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
And now time is called as we'll get a visit to the mound. 2 relievers just got up to throw out there in the bullpen. Rooker in the box again, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. It's 5-2. Top of inning number 7, and now the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That one fouled off. The pitch. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brebbia getting loose out there. Whitgren warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. Goes down looking. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. That one misses. Now 1-2. Towards first. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. The pitch. Got him. And good work there as he gets it 1, 2, 3. Darvish back to work. And a strike in there. Flips the corner. And it's 0-2.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Outside low. And a count 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-2.
Vaughn gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Grounder might be 2. Steps on the bag for 1. Relay to first. Double play.
Great job by the shortstop right there. Fields it, decides to take it himself. Second baseman can just chill out until the next play.
So now here's the DH, Josh Bell. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
I could watch base hits.
And now Alex Cole. Liam Hendricks comes on now.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season. So,
line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Toro in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And it's even up. Fly ball down the line. Chisholm drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Johnny Brebbia.
Pretty tough game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
And the right-hander deals. And now 1-2. And another ball. 2-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Duran, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. One there. On the ground. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames up next for the Red Sox. Out to center. Mesa on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here in Miami. On to the bottom of the 8th. And at the plate for Miami, Nick Gordon. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0. Hendricks measures 6 feet even. 36 years old. And he's a native of Australia. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now the number 2 hitter, Victor Mesa Jr. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty.
2-2.
Not close with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. And the righty deals.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one ripped to left. And it stays there. And that rolls into the corner. And he's got a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Now it's going to be Luis Arias. And that one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Slider misses outside. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in the second and final game of the series. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. One down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Brent Rooker. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for a play. Here comes the throw. And he's out. But 1 run is in to score.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
Substitution now at first base. And here's the pinch runner, Wilyer Abreu. Andrew Vaughn, the next up for the Marlins. He's already homered here in this one. Now snap throw to first. Back in safe, really close.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
Another throw, really keeping them close. And that's disengagement number 2. And there's the strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Look out! And it hit him.
These types of mistakes usually turn out to be costly this late in the ball game. Things can really slip away in a hurry.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one catches the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Just misses with that one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the...
Now into the game, Wilyer Abreu.
Number 52.
He takes over in right. Here comes a pitch. Devers stands in here, takes ball one low. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. Sanchez going back on this one, and in one hops the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So a man aboard, J.D. Martinez. Yes. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Tristan Casas. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Sanchez hauls it in, and there's one away. So stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Line drive, and it's caught for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. He really made his presence felt back in the fourth inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
Just missed. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed. Wilson Contreras waiting to bat for the Red Sox. And a pitch. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now here is Wilson Contreras.
1-0.
In the air, right field. Abreu moving under this one. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Jeff Hoffman.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
So now the DH spot, Josh Bell, 1 for 3. And he deals. There's a strike. Hoffman is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Out to short, Adames. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man of the ninth.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
He's 2 outs away. Quincy Hart, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground. Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the third baseman, Abraham Toro. First pitch misses. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Drifts towards it, and that's out of play, a foul ball.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
This could end it. Got it. And that wraps it up for this afternoon.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors, and they left no runners on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors, they left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 28 minutes.
Keeps on falling in love. Oh yeah. Keeps on falling in love. I keeps on falling in love. Oh baby. Keeps on falling in love. Oh yeah. You the reason why in the first place. Even going up in the show space. Ain't no doubt about it, you elevate. Baby, baby, baby. You gotta give yourself some credit. So baby, don't forget. Girls like you make the world go round. You make the world go round and round. And I don't know why you don't ever give up. Go beyond and above, yeah. But every time he does, I'm right back at her. I keep on falling in love.